Hello my dear students, welcome back to Learn Physics. In today's video, we are going to continue with the kinematics portion. In that, last class we learned about the relative velocity with respect to the rain, right? Relative velocity of a person with respect to rain, and other bicycle, a person is standing on the road, what will happen when the rain comes, what a particular velocity, in which direction we should hold the umbrella, that and all we learned. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the crossing river. Next is crossing river. So how we will be applying relative velocity in such kind of problems. Here we will be considering VR as velocity of river. VR is velocity of river. Usually if a person is crossing the river, in which velocity he will be, what will be the effective velocity of the man with respect to the river, or at which point he will be reaching, that and all we will be considering through this crossing river section. Okay, so velocity of man, I am representing it as Vm. And same way, if instead of man, if boat is moving, then we will be velocity of boat with respect to the river. Okay, like that we will take. So anyway, VR is velocity of river. Here, say suppose this is the river having a width of S. S is the width of the river. A person is here at this point A. He wished to cross the river at exactly opposite side of A. Okay, he wants to reach at the point B. Then here he will be starting with a particular velocity Vm. Vm will be the velocity of the man who is about to cross the river from A to B, which is exactly opposite. B is exactly opposite to A. Okay, now Vm is the velocity of the man. The river is moving with a particular velocity Vr. He is crossing in this direction. So suppose if the person is moving like this, what will happen? Because of this velocity of the velocity of the river, the person will be pushing to that side. Right? So what he should do, if he needs to reach exactly the opposite side, he should make an angle theta with respect to the vertical. Okay, he should make an angle theta with respect to vertical. Then along with the river current, what will happen? He can reach to this point. Okay, so velocity of the man is here, then velocity of man with respect to river will be this one. Okay, so to come to the point exactly opposite of the starting point, the person should make an angle theta degree with respect to the vertical. So velocity of river current like this it will be. So here velocity of river or this velocity of the man with respect to the river will be equal to, how can we find out this? VMR. So this is a right angled triangle and this is the hypotenuse. So VMR will be equal to root of Vm square minus Vr square. So this one exactly opposite point, this one in another way also we can say that this is the shortest path which he will be acquiring. To get the shortest path, so to get the shortest path, always the person should make an angle theta degree with respect to the vertical. Okay, so shortest path. VMR, relative velocity of man with respect to rain will be, with respect to river will be root of Vm square minus Vr square. Then what will be this angle theta? How we can find out the angle theta? See, suppose if I am considering cos theta. cos theta will be equal to VMR divided by VM. But if we don't know about VMR, only VM and VR we know means, then you can take sin theta. Sin theta equals opposite side divided by hypotenuse, that is VM. Therefore, theta will be equal to sin inverse VR by VM. This one you can consider. Okay, now how can we find out the time required for the shortest path? How will we find out? Time will be equal to velocity, distance divided by velocity. S divided by relative velocity of man with respect to river, that is S divided by root of Vm square minus Vr square. This is how we will be finding out. Okay, so this is for the shortest path. Okay, this is the time required for the shortest path. If we need to find out this kind of these formulas we can use. Clear? So here next we are going to consider for the shortest time. How can he reach to the other bank in shortest time? There what we should consider. See here, this is the width of the river, which is S I am considering. This is the starting point, and the shortest time means he is planning to cross in this way. Okay, this is the velocity of the person. Okay, this is how he is planning at the shortest time. If he needs to reach the other bank in shortest time, then he will be, with the help of this river current, river velocity of the river, he will, instead of reaching to the point B, he will be reaching to the point C. Okay, so this is the velocity of the river. And because of the velocity of the river, what will happen? The man will be reaching to that point, velocity of man with respect to river. He is moving in this direction, VM. Nobody will think, right, I need to reach to the other end. He is trying to cross exactly opposite. Okay, this is the, if water is still, because in swimming pool and all we can't take this way because it's not moving. But in the case of river, we are telling all these things about the river. Okay, so for that case, here the velocity of river is this one and the velocity of man is in this direction, but the relative velocity will be acting in this direction. So what will be the relative velocity of man with respect to the river? That will be equal to root of Vm square plus Vr square. Root of Vm square plus Vr square. So what will be the time required over there? Time will be equal to distance travelled. What is the distance travelled over here? That will be here distance AC. AC is the distance travelled. He travelled this much distance, right? He was planning to move in this direction. Velocity of river is in this direction. Because of that, he is making an angle theta with respect to the vertical and reaching to the point C. So he travelled the distance AC. AC divided by velocity of the man with respect to river. That what is this AC distance? Here, if the drift is happening at a distance of x, if x is the drift, how can we find out this VMR, this AC? Forget about the velocity and all. Now we are going to consider the distance. When we are considering the distance, see, this is S, width of the river, and this is x, drift which has happened. Then this distance will be, what will be this distance? Here it is A, this is B and C. Therefore, AC will be, by Pythagoras theorem, it will be equal to root of S square plus X square. Therefore, it is equal to root of S square plus X square divided by root of Vm square plus Vr square. Okay, this is the time which is required in the case of shortest time. If the person needs to reach to the other bank in shortest time, he need to see here this formula we need to apply. Okay, shortest path means he will be moving at an angle theta at this left side. Okay, so he will be moving to the downstream. Okay, here then we got it like this. See, another formula we are using over here is, see here, if I am considering tan theta will be equal to VR divided by VM. Right? Or we can write it as x divided by s. That also we can take. Okay, this formula also we can use for finding out the numerical problems. Okay, so these two kind of questions can come for shortest time and shortest distance. So shall we do some numerical related to this? Here first we will do one simple numerical. So write down the question. A man can swim at the rate of 5 km per hour in still water. A river 1 kilometer wide flows at the rate of 3 km per hour. So here what and all are given? A man can swim at a rate of 5 km per hour in still water. Velocity of man is 5 km per hour. A river 1 kilometer wide flows at the rate of 3 km per hour. So river velocity is 3 km per hour. S is width is 1 km wide. A swimmer wishes to cross the river straight. So from A directly exactly opposite B, the point B he need to reach. Exactly opposite. Along what direction must he strike? So first we need to find out the direction. Direction means usually we will be finding out the theta value to reach the exact opposite side in which direction he should swim. Then what should be the resultant velocity? Next one, resultant velocity we need to find out. Then next is third one, how much time he would take to cross. So time also we need to find out. Okay, first see velocity of the man is, this is a river of 1 kilometer wide, and this point from here A to exactly opposite B he needs to reach. So he will be taking an angle theta, right? He will take an angle theta at this direction with respect to the horizontal, vertical theta. Okay, so we can't assume a theta value at this side. So better than that we can take this theta. This as theta, that will be better choice I guess. So yeah, anyway. Velocity of the man, it is 5 km per hour. Velocity of the river, it is 3 km per hour. Okay, so if I am taking this as 90 minus, this is theta if I am considering, then this will be 90 minus theta. Opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Sine of 90 minus theta will be equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. That is cos theta will be equal to 3 by 5. Theta will be equal to cos inverse 3 by 5. Okay, this will be the theta. So in this direction he should make an angle of cos inverse 3 by 5 with respect to the banks of the river. Or we can say it is upstream. Cos inverse 3 by 5 upstream he should make an angle. Then only he will be reaching to the point B. Next is resultant velocity. In which direction resultant velocity will be acting? This is the direction of resultant velocity, right? So V velocity of the man with respect to river will be equal to here, which this one how can we find out? This is the hypotenuse and this is the base. So root of 5 square minus 3 square, that is 25 minus 9, 16. So it is 4 kilometer per hour. That is the resultant velocity. Now how can we find out the time? Time will be equal to distance covered divided by resultant velocity. Distance covered is 1 kilometer divided by 4 hours. 1 by 4 hours. That will be equal to 25 minutes. Okay, clear? This is how we will be finding out. Then this is the simplest, exactly opposite point. How can we reach? So next question is, a man can row a boat with 4 km per hour in still water. So velocity of the boat is 4 km per hour. Man or boat, anyone. See here it is velocity of boat is given by 4 km per hour. If he is crossing a river where the current is 2 km per hour. So velocity of the river is 2 km per hour. Here we need to find out in what direction will his boat be headed if he wants to reach a point on the other bank exactly opposite to the starting point. So we need to find out the velocity in what direction. Theta value we need to find out here also. Second one, if the width of the river is 4 kilometer. If the with how long will the man take to cross the river, which the condition in part A? T we need to find out how long he will be reaching to the other bank, just exactly opposite. In what opposite point, okay? In what direction should he head the boat if he wants to cross the river in shortest time, and what is this minimum time? So we need to find out the time. Theta and time we need to find out in the third part. Okay, shortest time. For the shortest time. Then next, how long will it take him to row 2 kilometers up the stream and then back to his starting point? Okay, so these are the 4 questions which we will discuss these 3 questions and then we'll move to the 4th one. So first, which direction? Exactly opposite. So there first we told that it is for exactly opposite point from A to here B. This is velocity of the boat and this will be the velocity of the river. Then he will be reaching exactly to this point. Right? Theta only we need to find out. For that, here I am taking 90 minus theta, cos of, not cos, adjacent side we don't know, right? So we can write it as sine of 90 minus theta will be equal to velocity of the river, that is 2 divided by 4, cos theta equals 2 by 4, theta equals cos inverse 1 by 2, that is equal to 60 degree. Cos inverse 1 by 2 is 60. Now, what is if distance is 4 kilometer? If distance is, what is the time? Time equals distance traveled divided by relative velocity of the boat with respect to river. That is 4 divided by, this is equal to root of VB square minus VR square. Hypotenuse square minus base square. So VB square 16 minus 4, that is equal to root 12. 4 by root 12. 4 by root 12, how we can write? 4 by root 4 into 3. Root 3. Right? So here it is 1 root 4 and 1 root 4, root of 4 by 3. Okay, this will be the time which we are getting it over here. Or root 4 we can write it as, otherwise root 4 is 2, 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3, root 4 is 2, that is 2 by root 3 seconds. Now this is the shortest time. Shortest time, how should we calculate, in which direction? Okay, so shortest time means from A, he is planning to reach here at the point B, but because of the river current he will be reaching to this point only, C. He will be reaching at the point C. This is the shortest time. Here theta, this is theta, this will be 90 minus theta, therefore opposite side divided by adjacent side. Therefore, tan of 90 minus theta will be equal to, what is tan of 90 minus theta? Opposite side, VR by VM. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot theta equals VR by VM. VR is 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. Theta equals cot inverse 1 by 2. Okay, so this is how we will be finding a theta value. Now tell me time, how we can find out distance traveled. What will be the distance traveled by him? This is the distance, yes. This is x. This x distance we don't know. So I am taking it as distance time will be equal to distance traveled as x root of x square plus s square divided by relative velocity. Relative velocity will be equal to root of VR square plus VB square. Right? This hypotenuse square. 16 plus 4 root 20. Now, how can we find out this x square plus s square? Here, for that, yes, we have, x we don't have. So, I am taking the tan theta value over here, tan 90 minus theta. If I am considering tan 90 minus theta, opposite side divided by 4, that will be equal to VR by VM. VR is 2 divided by VM is 4. Therefore, x I got it as 2. Therefore, root of 4 plus 4 square is 16 divided by root 20. So answer is 1 second. Not second, it is kilometer per hour, therefore 1 hour. Okay, clear children? So shortest time means you should make an angle theta to the right side, that is towards the downstream if I am considering this as theta. So this will be the from here to upstream. Okay, from the horizontal at an angle 90 minus theta. Any one way you can consider this one. So children, clear about it, or how we will be finding out for the shortest time and the shortest distance. Shortest distance means we will be making an angle theta. Shortest time means because of the river current we will be moving to at a particular distance BC. A drift will be happening. BC is the drift. Okay, so such kind of problems you are able to do, right? It's easy only. So in next class also we will be discussing about the crossing river only. The same kind of problems we will be discussing. So I hope today's video is useful for you, and if you like the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.